This is incredible. I did not realize that the battle groups were going to be free as well. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we got some pretty good news that was just dropped by Relic. This is going to be all about 1.6.0, the Coral Viper update coming at the end of April. So this update was pushed back about a month. We're going to find out why exactly, but overall, I think it's really good news. Let's take it from the top. In February, we announced that our Coral Viper 1.6 PC update would come as quickly as March, which would include features like Vote to Surrender, Auto Match Cooldown, Pathfinding improvements, and Mission Select. As excited as we are to get these features and improvements into players' hands, we felt we wanted to do more to address player feedback. Therefore, our team has decided to move the release of Coral Viper to April 23rd, 2024. This move will allow us to add more features and content to the update. Let's run you through our decision-making process. So player feedback. So I'm sure many of you guys, almost 5,000 participants here, gave feedback. It says first time survey participants, 55%. So that's a really good number, I feel like. Would recommend to a friend, 68%. So looks like much of the feedback was given for new battle groups. If I pull this up here, let's zoom in. So if you look at the actual recommendations, it's new battle groups, 68%, more official maps, 52%, balance updates, 32%, single player content, 31%. So pretty high for single player content. That's actually pretty cool to see. Bug fixes, 21%, vote to surrender, 18%, early lever penalty, 13%, cosmetic content, 9%, new challenges, map vetoes, player profile and badges, and observer mode, all finishing the rest of the percentages. So really interesting. Of course, new battle groups and maps are just the best content you can provide in an RTS game. So Relic, obviously seeing this, they're wanting to make a proper update to address it, and I think it's good. We're only going to have to wait a month. So instead of late March, it's going to be late April. That's literally 6 weeks from now. That's give or take. That's not bad at all. I think it's a great call by Relic. So right here, Coral Viper content. Taking all that feedback in, we've decided to review our plans for Coral Viper, and we're happy to share them with you today. First, here's the content we had originally planned to include in Coral Viper at the end of March. So before, it was just 3 community maps, which is still nice. Features like Vote to Surrender, Auto Match Cooldown, Mission Select, accolades for player progression, balance adjustments, of course, and then pathfinding improvements. So not a bad update, but very small, extremely small. So I'm totally happy with them. I mean, look at this. They're adding in. So let's see, Coral Viper after the fact, April 23rd release, 2 battle groups, British Forces and DAC. So 1 for each, which is fantastic. That's going to kind of complete the Hammer and Shield expansion. So now we're going to have 1 battle group for every faction, which I think is extremely important, especially because these 2 North African factions, I feel like are the least developed in terms of like comprehensive design. Like I feel like they still need the most work. The last update, 1.5 addressed the British in a pretty good way. I thought the changes to the Brits were very good changes. And I thought the changes to the DAC were very good as well in terms of balance. But I think the factions need a little bit more rounding out, more, to be fleshed out a little bit more cleanly. So the US and Vermont, I felt like were ready to go from the start. But these 2 battle groups, I think, are going to be a game changer. Okay, the 3 community maps, as discussed. New features, map preference, so vetoing. Thank God. I like the maps in this game. There are a couple maps that I absolutely dislike. So map vetoing is so important for me because I want to get rid of Arius, Perennius, however you pronounce that. I want to get rid of Magnano Summit in 3v3. Those maps I just don't want to play. So I'm very happy to see that. And we're going to get Vote to Surrender, Auto Match Cooldown, Mission Select, single player challenges, accolades, gameplay adjustments, pathfinding improvements, and then system improvements. So UI, AI, and bug fixes. And then polish. Oh, and at the bottom here, I actually missed this. It says right here, battle groups. We're happy to announce the new battle group plan for Coral Viper will be available for free. So 0 merit for all players via the in-game store. This is our way of thanking you, our players, for sticking with us as we continue to work to improve the game and create additional gameplay content. This offer isn't planned to expire for now, but if we change the price later, we will give you an ample notice. Anyone who unlocks the battle groups for free will be able to keep them, even if their price is adjusted in the future, so be sure to claim them upon release. We know delays can be frustrating, but in this case, we hope the planned additions will make up for it. Thank you for your continued support and feedback. Be sure to keep an eye for our channel for Coral Viper sneak peeks, videos, live streams, and more throughout all of April. This is incredible. I did not realize that the battle groups were going to be free as well. Really happy I almost missed that because of this dark mode. It's kind of hard to read. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up this video, but overall, very good news. I'm very excited to see new battle groups that are going to be free, new maps coming, fresh content, features like map vetoes, just 1 month away. It's only 4 to 6 weeks out from now. I don't mind them pushing back this update a month to get out the new content. I think it's really important. And I am just, once again, encouraged by Relic's continued support. They're not a big team. They're a relatively small company, but they're putting in a major effort to listen to community feedback and do right by the community. We probably should have got these 2 new battle groups coming to the Brits and the DAC and Hammer and Shield. That would have been really cool to have 4 battle groups, but honestly, just 3 months later, we're getting them, and I think it's really important. Setting the game up for, I think, bigger content later this year. Once again, hats off to Relic. Really appreciate the communication, the continued content development, and polish to the game. I think the future is bright. If you guys did enjoy the video, go ahead and smash the like button, subscribe, leave a comment. It goes a long way in supporting the channel. And I'll catch you on the next one.